Even if it's him just customizing his character, even if it's him just expressing himself. And the
I thought this nigga just had a furry head. I didn't know he had like the whole thing. Yo.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's
Yo, what up? It's Maje back here with another video. Today we're going to be reacting to a video by Fuck DH. Video is going to be on Plaqueboymax just came out the closet, bro. So if you haven't known, Plaqueboymax has been going on this tour of just saying a whole bunch of gay stuff and and basically just you know, pushing the bar on what is gay and what is just too far or whatever. I don't know. I mean, to me, I don't give a damn about it. What another man does is his problem. I already did a reaction on this, but like he said more kind of he came out with more controversial gay shit. He came out with like a furry head recently. I think it was today. He came out twice, or was it 3 times, in like a whole bust down lace front, nigga. And this nigga was just like on stage performing at Summerfest. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't know what bro is just up to, but like everybody's literally paying attention to this, so I don't know. I feel like it's a stunt, honestly, but it's a pretty good stunt he's going for right now because this nigga, he going overboard. But let's just get into it and see what Fuck DH got to say about it, or you know, his take on this whole thing. But don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. Let's get into it.
So PBM is back in the J, and he's already become the subject of discourse because Plaqueboymax existing in his natural state is enough for people to question his sexuality. Plaqueboymax merely asking questions is enough for people to think he gotta be humiliating himself. But I'm here to say that couldn't be further from the truth. You have to understand, existing freely, expressing yourself, none of these things are indicative of what you like. And not to mention, some of the people partaking in this discourse are just flat out remedial, flat out cattle, because why is someone's sexuality taking up so much space in your mind? We quite literally have bigger issues.
He do have a point right there, but like I said earlier, bro, this is literally become the forefront. You got blog pages posting this shit. You got like niggas like No Jumper, academics, like Rap TV posting this whole thing, and all like the, you know, the Clippers just clipping this up, bro. I mean, at least the Clippers got an incentive to do this because like they, you know, are in the streaming thing. But like No Jumper and all these other fools, like, do y'all niggas literally have nothing else to post? See, this is how like I know like streamers really got a chokehold on the game, because you just got like, I guess, well, Max is in the hip hop community, but like they just like posting anything these days, just like with the headline, oh, Plaqueboymax says this. Like I said, if anything's grabbing attention, it's just this right now. I don't get why a whole bunch of people are worrying about this nigga being gay. I mean, I'm just reacting to another video because like like I said, this shit probably go get some good amount of views again. I don't know.
One of those issues is that a lot of people can't critically think. A lot of people don't know how to think for themselves. This discourse has proven to me that most people on the internet might be remedial. Most of y'all need extra help, and most of y'all need to go back to school. And if you're curious on why I think that, you already know you should tap into one. It's gonna be a good one. Comment for the algorithm. So y'all already know I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of context if you weren't here, but Plaqueboymax's sexuality has been put under microscope because of a few things, but namely the diva tattoo and him wearing a wig to, I think, Summer Smash. And if y'all know the internet and even the black community, a black man doing something that is non-conventional is seen as gay, even if it's him just customizing his character, even if it's him just expressing himself. And
I thought this nigga just had a furry head. I didn't know he had like the whole thing. Yo. Hey man, I guess.
Reason for that is because of social conditioning, which I am gonna elaborate on later in the video. But I need to get this context out the way because not everybody is unemployed. But I'll keep the context short because I do want to get right into this. I just think people aren't used to niggas who don't care about external frequencies. And if you're familiar with my other channel, I've talked about external frequencies, but Plaqueboymax just does not give a fuck about what other people have to say. That's why he can dance in a furry costume on stream and not give a fuck. And when Max does stuff like this,
I
the
guess,
average
man.
person who conforms will probably look at him and scoff, or maybe even roll their eyes because this is not the norm. This is someone who is not conforming. And this is where the remedial stuff I was talking about comes in. This is where the non-critical thinking comes in. Because people will look at these things at face value and write Max off as gay, they'll write him off as fruity, instead of seeing it for what it is. And that's the fact that Plaqueboymax is just pushing gender norms. He's pushing the boundaries of what we've been socially conditioned to accept.
If I'm stroking the ground or doing some wild nut shit or twerking, why don't we twerk? Now that I think about it, my nigga, why is twerk?
I don't know if this is pushing the norm of, you know, masculinity or whatever people like to get into in the gender bender wars or whatever. But I personally don't see myself throwing ass. Like, why is this even like question? I mean, I guess it's a question for other people, but I mean, I guess, you know, gay men throw ass or something. Like, why aren't you like answering that question? I mean, I guess this nigga is trying to make it toward, you know, masculine men more than ever. But like, I honestly, I don't see myself throwing ass, bro. I mean, it's not even the part of just giving a fuck about what people have to say. It's just like a thing that you just have a feeling. You just like, the fuck? Why would I be throwing ass?
A gender neutral dance. Twerking is the only gender neutral dance. I'm tweaking?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I never even thought about that shit. Like, that is the only gender neutral dance, bro. Everything else we share.
So apart from Max using gender neutral incorrectly, I do get what he was saying, and he meant to say that twerking is like gender exclusive, not neutral. And before I actually give you guys my opinion on this clip, I just want to say, I'm not gonna throw no butt, okay? I'm not gonna do that, and I think that stuff is gay. I think it's gay because of social conditioning though. We are socially conditioned to think it's gay. Like, obviously, twerking is something that is commonly done by women, but the only reason it's—
sorry, even if I wasn't socially conditioned to think this is, you know, gay, I wouldn't be throwing no butt, bro.
Commonly done by women is because we as a society have collectively decided to associate that with women. And Plaqueboymax questioning why we associate that with women is not gay. That's just critically thinking. That's just pushing the gender norms. And you really just have to think about it like this. If we as a collective decided that twerking was not something that was only reserved for women, it would not be seen as gay. It'd be seen as normal. For example, in other cultures, things that we in America consider as feminine, they don't. Men wearing dresses is not something that's all that crazy. In other cultures, men will wear dresses and it won't be seen as gay because in their culture, they collectively view it as something normal. The only reason Plaqueboymax saying this is seen as gay or zesty or suspect is because collectively, as a society, we have associated that with feminine things. We've associated that with women.
I mean, there's like two different types of things, I guess, within like cultures. You know, like the Scottish, we be like wearing kilts and stuff. At least they had like a manly take on it, and it could be long. I saw these I don't know, it was these niggas like on fucking TikTok like many months ago. I don't know if I reacted to it or anything, but I just probably randomly saw it. But like, these niggas, these straight men, I guess they call themselves, made these skirts, and they were just like unmanly. It was like some gay shit that gay people wear, bro. But I mean, I guess that's like pushing the norm or whatever, but like they go out together in those, and it's just weird, bro. I guess you can make some money off of, you know, pushing the norms and, you know, giving it to women, but like, I just feel it's just way too weird.
So much to the point that even questioning why we associate that with women is seen as gay. It's all just a social thing, and we should be allowed to critically think about it. We should be allowed to question it, and people who try to shame you into conformity via clowning you are remedial. This is not inherently gay to just ask a question, but people have misinterpreted this clip as, oh, Plaqueboymax did a humiliation ritual, he sold out. But I just can't help but think,
Awaken Choppa, I did a humiliation ritual in past. What the fuck? Wait. I'm up there thinking like Interlake Choppa like was about to release some type of video on Plaqueboymax. I was like, until I seen that I did a humiliation ritual in past.
that you're nothing but cattle. But like I said, I wouldn't personally throw no butt because I do think that's gay. But let's say hypothetically, right? 1,000 years from now, the culture has completely flipped. Men throwing butt was normal. People would not think that would be gay in this hypothetical society because it's normalized. And that's really how it works. A lot of what we believe is just because of our environments. We are socially conditioned to feel this way. And Plaqueboymax, even though he may be joking or trolling, him asking why we associate this with women is him just pushing back against the walls. And I do respect that. Me as a man, bro, I fuck with painting my nails, I fuck with eyeliner, I fuck with all that shit. And you should be allowed to fuck with that shit without it being something that is in.
I mean, I guess, but again, going back to that, like me personally, I wouldn't like, you know, see myself painting my nails or doing all of that stuff or eyeliner or something. But like, if a person likes doing that, go on ahead. I'm not one to just judge on that and like say, you know, like, oh, that's wrong or some bullshit. But like, I'm saying it for me. I wouldn't personally do that shit. But if you a person that like doing that, go on ahead, bro. But like, yeah, if you can have the mind of just like not giving a damn what people say, go on ahead, bro. Like, you ain't get one life to live. Do it how you live it up, bro. Do it how you want it.
Indicative of your sexuality. You should be allowed to customize your character without people shaming you into conformity. And even if they do shame you, bro, fuck them. Because guess what? You get to be free, and that's all this is. It's about freedom in expression. It's about questioning what we've been told to believe in. So while yes, this could be seen as something minute or even like dumb streamer drama, I see it for what it is, and that's a man actively pushing back against what society says is right. And as a black man myself, I gotta commend it because we are one of the demographics that gets policed the most, especially when it comes to our expression. And for all my old heads that be watching me, all my uncles and aunties, hear my words for what they are. Stop policing the black existence. All that stuff is rooted in white supremacy. They have tried to police our bodies and our souls for far too long, and I can't stand for it. That's why I gotta defend Plaqueboymax, you feel me?
Plaqueboymax, aka Diva, you feel me, aka Prince.
At first, I really didn't understand the whole diva thing. I didn't understand why Plaqueboymax was calling himself a diva. Essentially, it's just Taoism. And Taoism says that—
Can this nigga stop showing this clip, bro? Okay, we get it. He's dancing in a damn furry suit. Jesus.
To combine yin and yang, you need to combine these opposite forces, and Plaqueboymax is merely just combining his masculinity with his femininity. Now, I was doing a little bit of research and I learned that diva is the Latin word for goddess. And when I learned that, I'm like, dang, that shit is low-key hard as fuck. It's low-key hard as fuck. But it's not even just the fact that I think it's hard as fuck, but it low-key reminds me of how men are starting to refer to themselves as bad niggas or bad bitches. People are just interchangeably using language.
Alright, bro. I mean, I'm gonna just end it right there. But I mean, I feel like Fuck DH probably couldn't, you know, vibe with this because like he's probably like part of the younger crowd. I mean, younger crowd kind of like got more accustomed to this because like there'd be jokes of people just like saying a lot of, you know, gay stuff. You know, like a lot of people have done it, but like them taking it way too far, I don't know. But like, yeah, he kind of is right on that last part of like people referring to themselves as a bad niggas sometimes referring to themselves as a bad bitch. Cause like, if you ever heard of that one Playboy Cardi song, this nigga said, "If I'm the bitch, I'm the baddest bitch." Bro, hey, that shit funny as fuck, honestly. But I mean, hey, bro, if Plaqueboymax wants to do all of this, bro, just I mean, go on ahead, bro. But I have no consensus of just like judging a person if they, you know, want to paint their nails and everything. Like, again, I would say I personally wouldn't do it, but like if you know you down with that, go ahead, bro. Because yeah, a lot of rock stars do it, a lot of, you know, the emo type of vibe people do it. They be wearing eyeliner, but like go on ahead. But he kind of is right when it is looked upon on black men. But I honestly think Plaqueboymax is pretty smart right now because like he has like the attention in a chokehold right now. Because a lot of people are literally worrying about the wrong thing. They're literally worried about a whole nigga being gay or, you know, sending a lot of innuendos being gay. I mean, like I said, if he's gay, go ahead, be gay, bro. It doesn't really fucking matter, bro. But in the consensus, there's a lot of people just be worrying about like what a nigga is doing, and then you got the people that be in the comments. I've seen this comment multiple times, and like every comment section that I like look under as soon as I seen Plaqueboymax, a blog post Plaqueboymax. Oh my God, he sold his soul. He sold his soul. Like, bro, he's in the music industry now. Like, bro, you niggas are just dumb. I fucking hate the conspiracies around all that, bro. The nigga's just doing what he wanted to do, I guess, and just having fun with it, bro. But hey, like I said, let me know what you think of Plaqueboymax's new type of vibe. Do you think it's really smart that he's grabbing attention like this, or do you think it's humiliating for him, or you think it's some type of humiliation ritual, or whatever you guys probably gonna think? But I low-key think I really don't care. I really don't care what a person like does with their lives, because we're just a person on outside looking in at what they're doing. People always will judge no matter what you do. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and the original video will be in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm almost to 750. Catch you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?